January 13th, 2025, what started as a routine day in Broward County, Florida, turned into a high-stakes pursuit. Trooper Lasso Silva of the Florida Highway Patrol's Criminal Interdiction Unit received an urgent call from the Burglary Apprehension Team, BAT, about a dangerous suspect with multiple felony warrants. The suspect was driving a black Mercedes SUV with Florida plates KY404H and was last seen speeding down Sunrise Boulevard. Silva and his team quickly spotted the vehicle and signaled it to stop. But instead of complying, the driver floored the gas pedal, turning the streets into a high-speed battleground.
All right, I'm by myself, boys. I'm passing Northwest 16th Ave.
We're getting all that sorted out.
Yeah, let them know that I'm waiting on you guys to catch up.
Alright, that's a turn lane. Right, stop in. Stop. Turn lane. Waiting for turn out, guys.
Before you're clear for both.
Backed up on the light on 16.
I'm ready. Yeah, I don't know where I fucking passed that.
Guys, stop it.
Go for it.
Alright.
Espérate. Where you at, Bodeon?
No. I'm at 9th. I'm right behind. I'm right in front of you guys.
Okay, come. Hey, I got a turn.
Line it up.
Watch out. It's right there.
Trooper Cantelar attempted the first pit maneuver, but the SUV spun out without stopping. In a shocking twist, the driver bailed out of the car while the front passenger slid into the driver's seat and took over control, continuing the reckless escape.
To the other side. Pin him to the other side. Be careful, be careful.
Refusing to let them escape, Silva executed a second pit maneuver with pinpoint precision. The Mercedes spun out once more, flipped over, and came to a halt on the grassy median. One by one, all three suspects exited the vehicle and were taken into custody by the CIU and BAT teams. A search of the vehicle revealed 3 firearms, undeniable proof of how dangerous these individuals were. All suspects were transported to the hospital for medical evaluation before being booked into Broward County Jail. A dramatic day ended with law enforcement emerging victorious in their relentless pursuit of justice. On January 9th, 2025, at 2:49 p.m. on Memorial Boulevard, a black Camaro sped recklessly through traffic. Trooper A. Jones of the Florida Highway Patrol identified the vehicle as one that had recently fled from Auburndale police and was using a fake Georgia license plate. Jones signaled the driver to stop, but Jaziel Calero Nuez accelerated and fled. The chase began. The Camaro darted through intersections and ran red lights at dangerous speeds. Jones continuously updated the Tampa Bay Regional Communications Center, TBRCC. On George Jenkins Boulevard, troopers Saunders and Soto joined the pursuit. At the Kathleen Road intersection, Nuez ran another red light and collided with an SUV and a sedan. The crash disabled the Camaro. As officers approached, Nuez reached toward the floorboard where a gun was later found under a green backpack. Saunders smashed the window with an ASP baton and pulled Nuez out. Officer Spoto used a taser to subdue him. A search of the Camaro revealed marijuana, a digital scale, ammunition, a micro Draco firearm, a programmable key, and stolen license plates. The crash caused severe injuries to the SUV occupants, who were trapped until rescue teams freed them. Nuez's reckless actions not only led to numerous charges, but also harmed innocent victims, reminding us that disregard for the law always has serious consequences. On February 28, 2025, Atlanta witnessed a heart-stopping chase on I-20. It all began at 12:39 p.m. when police received reports of a vehicle break-in at 96 Lakeview Drive. No evidence. Armed suspects had pointed guns at the victim before fleeing. At 2:42 p.m., the ACE unit spotted the suspect vehicle on Interstate 20. When officers signaled it to stop, the driver floored the gas pedal, initiating a high-speed pursuit.
No good, still 20 eastbound, speeds over 90. Medium traffic. Pit.
Police executed the first pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin 180 degrees, but they quickly regained control and continued fleeing. A second pit maneuver was performed, this time by the first female officer in Atlanta Police Department history to do so. The vehicle spun 360 degrees but didn't stop. During the chase, suspects threw guns out the window. Finally, the vehicle was forced to stop.
Come on now with your hands up.
I got less.
Okay, don't reach for anything. Keep your hands up. Okay?
Hey, responding units.
Come on.
I need y'all to go to that.
Go on this left side.
Right shoulder and get those weapons.
Keep coming up.
Right there.
Turn around.
Five suspects were apprehended, including 28-year-old driver Elijah Boyd and wanted felons Raquarez Tompkins and Marquavius Walker. Police recovered 5 firearms, one of which was reported stolen. Atlanta, Georgia, February 1st, 2025. A quiet afternoon turned into a high-stakes pursuit. Zone 4, Crime Suppression Unit officers received a tip about a vehicle linked to an armed robbery in Hapeville. Near Dodson Drive and Ben Hill Road, officers spotted the suspicious vehicle. Initially, the car stopped but quickly sped off as the driver attempted to evade capture. The suspect's vehicle swerved through streets, mounted curbs, and knocked over signs in a desperate bid to escape. Sirens blared as ACE unit officers pursued relentlessly.
16 on call. 16 on call. 16 on call. 16 on call.
In a decisive moment, an officer executed a bold pit maneuver. The car spun out of control and flipped over, coming to a halt.
Do not rush. Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now!
Where you got him?
fuck out! Get the fuck out!
Datavius Waller, 34, fled from the overturned vehicle but was swiftly surrounded and apprehended by officers. Juwan McKinnon, also 34, was trapped inside the car and arrested at the scene. Both suspects were handed over to Hapeville police for further investigation. On the evening of August 14, 2022, a breathtaking chase unfolded on Interstate 85 in Coweta County, Georgia. Around 10:30 p.m., a police officer spotted a black Hyundai Sonata speeding by with only its LED lights on. The officer immediately activated his emergency lights and signaled for the vehicle to stop. Initially, the car seemed to comply, but suddenly accelerated and fled, initiating a high-speed pursuit.
Negative, finding I'm going to be 1080. And then it's going to be a Sonata, black in color, stand by for a tag.
The Sonata raced away at speeds reaching 132 miles per hour, dangerously weaving through lanes and forcing other vehicles to yield by flashing its high beams. Sirens echoed across the highway as the suspect vehicle consistently outpaced the police.
Crossing all over lanes, no turn signal, far right lane. I'm clear, we're coming up 46 right now. Vehicle's going to be middle. Unsuccessful on the pit.
At mile marker 47, Trooper Pyle joined to assist. While Pyle communicated with Command Center, the initial officer focused on tailing the vehicle and seeking an opportunity to execute a PIT maneuver to end the dangerous chase.
Oh, baby.
At mile marker 39, the decisive moment arrived. The officer attempted the first PIT maneuver but failed.
Good take, good take, good take, good take!
On the second attempt, the PIT was executed perfectly. The Sonata spun like a top in the middle of the highway, crashing hard into the left concrete median barrier before ricocheting across 3 lanes and violently colliding with the right guardrail before coming to a stop.
Don't move! Don't move! He's got hands! Back seat! Back seat! Don't move! Back seat! Back seat! He jumped to the back seat!
Police quickly approached the vehicle with guns drawn, ordering the suspects to surrender. However, the driver had jumped to the back seat while the passenger lay face down in the front. Both refused to comply with orders. Eventually, police had to break the window to gain access. The driver opened the door and was immediately handcuffed. The driver was identified as Diamond Cooper, carrying an Illinois license. The passenger was Kiana D. Buckner. Upon searching the vehicle, police discovered a catalytic converter cut from another car along with an electric saw and gloves, clear evidence of auto parts theft. Cooper was taken to the hospital for a medical check before being detained at Coweta County Jail. This incident not only highlights the dangers of high-speed chases, but also demonstrates the decisiveness and skill of law enforcement in protecting public safety